Stop! Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture.
Da vorne ist eine Richterin. Hast du etwa Angst?
That judge? I can taste her fear from miles away. That coward has no right calling herself a judge. But that thing attached to her is the tricky part. That's something I don't wish to face. Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here.
It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you. Have you seen Miss Gwayneifen? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Gehen wir sie suchen.
Give it up. Gwayneifen was probably eaten by the Heliobi already.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwayneifen, that means I'm in even more danger.
Und das wollte ich, sag nicht sagen. Ich kann es kaum glauben, dass ich sowas jemand sagen würde.
Did you know that the larynx is the easiest muscle to control in the human body?
You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
Naja. Keine Panik, ich werde uns alle hier rausholen.
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please!
You're not gonna fight back anymore. Then let me make up some lines. Just be good and say it with me.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How did someone as useless as you ever become a judge?
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Got that? Wait. Hold on. I smell something familiar. Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
Dann bist du also Furinox?
Oh, this is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignamar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No, that won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail, a tail, a tail.
Laugh all you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that boy's body.
Terrifying. The joke's on you. You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Mr. Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the Heliobus's influence.
Hey, boy, say something nice to Huohuo. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Tja, optional unterhalte ich mit Cyrus, optional unterhalte ich mit Schweif, unterhalte ich mit Huohuo und tröste sie. Es tut mir leid, Huohuo. Geht es dir gut?
It's not your fault. It was that bad Heliobus making us fight. Someone as nice as you wouldn't say such mean things. Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the Heliobus said was true. I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation. Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt Heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry. I've been so useless.
Naja, du bist diejenige, die mir die Papierpuppen hinterlassen hat. Vielen Dank.
I'm glad it helped.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furinox.
Your old power?
Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the Heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the General of the Luofu and the great Heliobus Ignamar. Now that the furnace is broken and the Heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with the desire to challenge the General again. The battle between the General and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
Evenly matched? Really?
Oh. Erstaunlich, was es über Jing Yuan noch zu wissen gibt.
The general who fought for the Luofu against the Heliobus was named Teng Xiao.
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Teng Xiao.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignamar absorbed the power of countless fellow Heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We Heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
When I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over.
Interessant jetzt eigentlich. Das kommt mir jetzt irgendwie so vor, als würden wir jetzt alle 3 Geschichten auf einmal abspielen.
Bah, I did no such thing. You're barely big enough to be an appetizer.
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then.
Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignamar did.
Und ja, warum haben die Heliobi den General herausgefordert?
Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing Heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the General and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! The door just opened on its own!
Welche Tür?
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
There's a book of ghost stories here, just like before. Could it have anything to do with this puzzle?
Wo habe ich denn jetzt hier die Geistergeschichte übersehen? Ah, hier. Mal sehen. Apropos Fuchsfeengarten, innerhalb seiner Grenzen gibt es einen Ort, der als Lukofox-Wald bekannt ist und von foxianischer Handwerk zur Freude der Besucher des Gartens angelegt wurde. Im Laufe der Jahre wurde er durch elegante Gebäude erweitert, die ihm mit außergewöhnlicher Pracht aussahen. General Teng Xiao betrat das Gebiet, aber statt seiner Schönheit fand er es in Trümmern, Wüste, bla bla. Das ist nichts Besonderes, einfach nur ein Zeichen des guten Willens. Für jungen Diener begrüßt, bla bla, Lebensmittel. Der junge Diener ließ sich von strengen Worten Teng Xiaos nicht aus der Ruhe bringen, als wäre er taub für seinen heftigen Tadel. Bei den Tricks, die er am meisten mit den dunklen Künsten gespielt hat, würde das Essen in dieser Schachtel in meinem Mund wahrscheinlich einen Klumpen schwarzen Schlamms verwandeln. Mit einer Bewegung seines Arms auf General Teng Xiao die Essensschachtel auf dem Boden. Natürlich wuchsen ihr spinnartige Gliedmaßen und sie hüpfte davon. General Tang, mit deiner göttlichen Einsicht und deiner klaren Sicht hast du die Prüfung bereits bestanden. Als Zeichen der Anerkennung möchte mein Herr dir ein Geschenk beantworten. Antwortet der blinde Diener ruhig. In Nebenraum gibt es verschiedene Truhen zur Auswahl. Wähle bitte die billigste. Und am Ende stehen Porzellanvasen. Das Gesicht des blinden jungen Dieners verzog sich zu einem verschmitzten Lächeln, das nicht mehr dem eines unschuldigen Kindes gleich, mein Herr, sagte General, nachdem du so viel auf den Schlachtfeld durchgemacht hast, bin ich mir sicher, dass du Mitgefühl für den verwundeten und befallenen Soldaten zeigen würdest. Zerbrich bitte alle himmelblauen Vasen. Was die Zinnoberratten betrifft, sie müssen intakt bleiben. Wie es aussieht, diese Absprache nicht zu vermeiden, stieß General Teng mit einem langen Seufzer aus. Er blickte auf und stellte fest, dass der klare Mond verschwunden war und durch dicke Wolken verhüllt wurde. Hoffen wir, dass der Meister seine Entscheidung nicht bereut. Okay, wir sollen also die billigsten Truhen jetzt wählen.
Safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint though. May the Arbiter protect us.
Ey, das war der falsche!
The door will not open without the...
Gut, Ach, nee, die billigste Truhe. Die habe ich jetzt erst gesehen.
The door will not open. The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came.
Ah, warte mal, wir müssen auch noch diese Vasen zerdeppern. Aber wo sind die? Wo sind jetzt, der sagt, hier die himmelblauen Vasen abgeblieben? Warte mal, die sind ja, glaube ich, im anderen Bereich. Okay.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors.
Hä? Hallo, da wollte ich jetzt noch nicht
The door
klicken.
will not open.
Moment. Bitte wähle diejenige aus, die du für von niedrigsten Wert hältst. Zerbrich alle himmelblauen Vasen und lasse alle zinnoberroten Vasen unversehrt. Haben wir doch. Ach, umgekehrt jetzt. Wir müssen jetzt alle himmelblauen Vasen zerstören. Menschenskinders, einmal nicht richtig gelesen und schon haben wir Pech.
The courtesies have been performed. Enter, O honored guests.
Look, there's a mirror behind the door.
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was dragged in?
That sound. Huohuo, this way.
What's going on? There's a voice in the mirror? That voice sounds familiar.
Ist das jetzt der Sakanya?
Huohuo, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Madam Shrei?
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
We still haven't found Miss Gwainifin. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
Okay, da danke ich doch jetzt.
Are we above Fixtral Garden?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that...
Ah, nicht alle Spiegel sind echt.
You're right, boy. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
Und ich kann immer noch nicht speichern.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
Gibt es hier nicht irgendwo noch eine weitere Geschichte, die uns sehr weiterhelfen könnte? Ach, die Spiegel sind Teleporter. Das ist es anscheinend. Die Spiegel sind Teleporter. Also wird uns... Na, nicht der Spiegel. Wo ist denn jetzt der Spiegel, den wir brauchen? Ja, das hier also.
Huohuo, sweetie. Come to Big Sister Shuoyi.
Ugh, yuck! That judge would never say something so sickly.
Let's go look at the next mirror.
The situation in Victual Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Is something the matter in there?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madame Shui.
What? The real Madame Shuyi? Are there pretenders inside the illusion?
Tja, hier sind mehrere Bronzespiegel.
I see. Do not be afraid. Huohuo knows me well. She will be able to discern me from the counterfeits.
But what if I can't tell the difference?
You must trust yourself. Come.
Okay, das sieht sagt schon besser aus.
Hurry, Huohuo. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
In welcher Beziehung stehen Sui und Hanya zueinander? Ah nein, wie hat Huohuo es geschafft, Richterin der 10-Fürsten-Kommission zu werden?
Likely through some secret means that I am unaware of.
I didn't have any connections at all.
Who is Hanya?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. So...
Andere Spiegel durchsuchen. Sie weiß ja immerhin, wer ihre Schwester ist.
Hurry, Huohuo.
Wait, I want...
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else.
Also das würde mir schon lang.
By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Huohuo is skilled and diligent, capable and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge. I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's her! This has to be Madame Shui behind the mirror.
Gut.
So...
Mirrors again! What a surprise!
Ja, Spiegel über Spiegel.
Look around us, Mr. Tail. I think we're at the edge of the illusion.
Oh ja. Ich sehe jetzt auch
Maybe
hier
these are the only mirrors left.
den Fuchsfeengarten.
Come here, Huohuo. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some...
Was hältst du von Huohuos Schweif?
Her tail will be extracted and suppressed after the job is over.
You fraud. I'll deal with you once I get out.
Das hört sich falsch
As a
an.
judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction of duty. I will reprimand her severely once you leave the illusion.
Huh? That doesn't...
Stupid girl! This is obviously a fake!
Genau.
So...
Genau, ein Fake, ein Fake. Wie wär's denn jetzt also mit denen?
Hurry, Huohuo.
I need to ask you some questions about...
She will be expelled after tonight's operation. She...
Really? So I don't even need to write a resignation letter?
Ne, fällt schon.
Stupid girl!
So where...
Come here, Huohuo.
I need to ask you...
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
Ha! That's a funny way of describing cowardice. Nauseating.
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignamar's demise. Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
Ha! You've given the game away.
So we're gonna... But... this isn't the right place. We picked the...
Wieso haben wir jetzt den falschen Bronzespiegel gewählt?
I'm not the best judge of things, but these mirrors...
Not a single one is the real thing.
None of them show Madame Shrey as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me, but she also never let her guard down.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shrey. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Hey, get away from me!
Tja, dein Urteil war ziemlich zutreffend. Oder warte, ihr beiden versteht euch ja ziemlich gut.
What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need to focus.
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere.
Ein viert...
I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit far away. Oh, could I crawl my way there?
Naja, oder auch nicht.
Quit stalling and get on with it! Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huohuo. This should be the last mirror.
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure.
Was hältst du von Huohuos Persönlichkeit?
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huohuo to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go! This is the right mirror.
Halleluja, wir sind endlich rausgekommen. Können abspeichern und mal aufs Klo gehen.
Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Madame Shrey, I'm so happy to see you're all right!
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
Ja. Cyrus, verlasse meinen Körper sofort.
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
Huohuo erzählt Sui, was passiert ist.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier Heliobus, and the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it have lost contact with me. Huohuo, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Huh? I won't be able to do it! I'm not as powerful as you two! I always run and hide before a battle.
Do not underestimate yourself. A Heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another Heliobus. Such is your absolute advantage as a judge.
Oh Gott. Ich bin ebenfalls besessen. Habe ich dadurch auch einen Vorteil?
Correct. However, Huohuo has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting Heliobi than you. That is why the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the Ten Lords Commission.
The Heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like friends?
Friends? Ugh! I don't make friends with food!
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignamar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap!
Though Fury Nox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Song Pavilion over there.
Oh, warte, lass mich kurz nachdenken.
I understand. Take your time.
Halleluja, wir sind wieder draußen. Gut, bevor wir uns jetzt erstmal den Plan anhören. Das musste sein. Das ebenso.
May good things come in pairs.
Und damit würde ich dann jetzt erstmal so sagen... Blade, komm herbei! Ah, hat nicht geklappt. Hätte ja klappen können. Aber so wie die Dinge jetzt stehen, muss jetzt erst einmal... Wieso sind eigentlich unsere Lebenspunkte zur Hälfte reduziert? Naja, aber so wie die Dinge jetzt erstmal stehen, beenden wir jetzt erstmal diese Aufnahme. Okay, es ist möglich, gut. Und ja, im nächsten Part werden wir dann anscheinend wohl so nach und nach die Geschichte des Garten der Albträume wohl so langsam und sicher wohl beenden im Fuchsfeengarten. Naja, obwohl, was heißt jetzt hier eigentlich beenden? So schnell wird es jetzt ehrlich gesagt auch nicht gehen. Wir waren erstmal eine ganze Weile im Garten der Albträume gefangen. Und nun müssen wir anscheinend erstmal die Matrix der Bindung. Hier, hier und hier. Oder vielleicht noch an anderen Stellen. Aufbauen. Und dann Fury Nox zu besiegen. Auch wenn ich mir jetzt eher gedacht hätte, dass wir Cirrus bekämpfen müssen. Aber wie dem auch sei. Jetzt erstmal tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis dann und ciao.